Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we go over my top 5 most surprising teams. These teams have surpassed my expectations. They all have winning records. I'm gonna provide the reasons to why they're winning and what I ultimately think will happen once the season ends. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more. And yeah, let's get into it. Alright, I forgot to mention this list is not in order. So yeah, the first team up is the Patriots, and this team really shocked my expectations. I did not think this team would be 9-2, the #1 seed in the AFC, have the division lead over the Bills, and it's just proven that Mike Vrabel was probably the best hire for them time and time again. And having Josh McDaniels too was the right hire for them. And it's like, bro, how come McDaniels couldn't do this with the Raiders, man? Like it just shows that some coaches are meant to be coordinators and other coaches are meant to be head coaches. And it's also because of Drake May too, man. You know, he's already an MVP candidate, second year, and he's played actually very well, you know. And my end of season prediction, I actually think they'll take over the division over the Bills. And this might be a hot take, but I honestly could see this team going to the AFC Championship game, have the Commanders stop and run like they did last year. I know the defense has been playing well too. I know people will try to say the schedule is kind of weak. I mean, it's kind of true too, but they did beat 2 playoff teams in the Buccaneers at Tampa. They beat Bills at Buffalo. So yeah, New England Patriots. This is my team right here that surprised me the most so far. The Seattle Seahawks are up, and hiring Clint Kubiak to be OC is proving to be a very, very good hire for them. Sam Darnold's looking like he played last year in Minnesota. Jackson Smith and Jude Buzz looking like a let's say MVP candidate, an offensive player of the year candidate. The elite defense with Mike McDonald, and I really think this team is constructed very well in all 3 phases with the offense, defense, and the special teams. And I really like what the culture is being built there with Mike McDonald. I honestly feel like he should have just took over John Harbaugh, bro, in 23, because that defense was just so good. And my end of season prediction, I really do think they make the playoffs. Win the division is up in the air. Win a playoff game is up in the air, in my opinion. I just have to see how they play in the next couple games. And yeah, that's the Seahawks. Oh, one thing I forgot to say. One thing I'm concerned is Sam Darnold. I don't know how he's really gonna play, and towards the end of the season, even if they make the playoffs, I'm concerned how he's gonna show up. Who we've seen last year. But anyways, that's the Seahawks. My second team, who surprised me the most. All right, my next team up is the Indianapolis Colts, and Daniel Jones' resurgence, man. I don't know if it was the Giants' problem or he just had to get the right coaches around him. It's probably the talent around him too. But yeah, man, Daniel Jones is looking like an offensive player of the year candidate, comeback player of the year candidate, and we can't talk about Daniel Jones without Jonathan Taylor's MVP season. Currently, he's my MVP. If the season ended today, he should be the MVP. It's been unbelievable, the best running back so far this season. Shane Steichen's offense too, with Tyler Warren, Mo Cox. We already know Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor. The offensive line too has been holding up, and honestly, man, it's just proven that Anthony Richardson is not a good quarterback, bro. Anthony Richardson is not it. Buzz for a 4th overall pick. My end of season prediction: make the playoffs. I forgot to put win the division too, but win a playoff game's up in the air, because ultimately I don't know if they're gonna play the Bills. They play the Bills in the playoffs. Who else? The Bills, the Chiefs, if they even make the playoffs. The Chargers even make the playoffs. Those are really tough teams. And yeah, the Indianapolis Colts, my prediction: make the playoffs, win the division, win a playoff game is in the upper air. And yeah, Denver Broncos are up, and of course we gotta talk about the elite defense has been carrying, ball dominant, getting to the quarterback, pressure with Nick Bonito, Jonathan Cooper, Zach Allen, and others. The running game, damn, I forgot to change it. J.K. Dobbins is injured, so I don't know how it's going to be with R.J. Harvey. But Bo Nix, I'm kind of I don't know, I'm kind of iffy on him, man. But honestly, I feel like it's more Sean Payton, because some of the plays Sean Payton calls is what are you doing, man? Why are you running this play? It's whatever. But Bo Nix too, he has multiple game-winning drives. The one that comes to mind the most is probably the Giants game, when they were down 16-0, I'm pretty sure, in the 4th quarter. But my end of season prediction, I think they'll win the division and a playoff game. I mean, yeah, playoff game, I would say. Honestly, it kind of depends on what team they'll play in the playoffs, but yeah. End of season prediction: win the division and win a playoff game. That's it for the Denver Broncos. My last and final team that surprised me most this season is the Los Angeles Rams. Matthew Stafford putting up these numbers at the age of 37 is kind of crazy to me, considering all the injuries he had in the past two. MVP candidate. Of course, the Rams offense with adding Devontae Adams in the offseason. Having him is just another element to offense, of course, with Puka Nacua, Kyron Williams, Tyler Higbee at tight end. And their defense, too, with Jared Verse, Byron Young, a very, very good red zone defense, creating turnovers, especially last game against the Seahawks, making Sam Darnold throw 4 interceptions, and like them being 8-2, bro, and that tough NFC West with the Niners and the Seahawks. Screw the Cardinals. But my end of season prediction, I really do think they make the playoffs and win a playoff game. I really do think they'll beat not the Rams. I really do think they would beat the Bears or the Lions if they matched up in the playoffs. Winning the divisions like up in the air. I feel like the NFC West we just have to see till like week 18 whoever wins the NFC West. And yeah, that's the Rams. An honorable mention is the Chicago Bears. I mean, Ben Johnson having the Bears at 7-3 with Caleb Williams balling out, with Roman Dunze. The offense is just like, that's all they need, I guess, is Ben Johnson to make this franchise, to make the offense look spectacular. And that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Let me know what team I missed. My next video will be coaches who I think will get fired at the end of the season. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.